Okay, hello everybody, this is Chaos with NoDiceGaming and Chaos Esports Productions bringing you game number 2 of today's clan war. Miraculous Gaming is going up against NoDiceGaming, and they indeed need to get themselves back into this. Let's go ahead and introduce our players. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner here on Habitation Station, it is going to be Miraculous Gaming's ImbaNoob.
So good, and you saw him last game. This is Chaos's counterpart caster, the Dinosaur. Chaos getting a little fancy with the camera there. I appreciate it. This is NoDiceGaming's Crowbar.
Okay. Like you said, ZV's... I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon.
Hey, slapping fest can still occur. We just have to see. And didn't we see this in another clan war where somebody went a 9-pool against a hatch first, but they didn't win? We thought it was going to be like a build order loss, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I think... who was that?
It was, I believe it was the Miraculous Gaming Micro Gamers. No, because that was all Terran.
Yeah, that was like Terran.
I remember.
Terran Fest 2014.
So it must have been Micro Gamer versus Gravity in the finals of the Thunderdog Top Dog League.
Yes, that's what it was. That is exactly what it was. Because because I'm pretty sure I remember it being like we were both like, this is not going to work out, and sure enough, it was like, wow, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Crowbar is going. I mean, he's pool before hatch, which is good, and this Overlord might be able to spot these lings as they leave the base, which would be really huge for him because he needs to know that this is coming. And yes, he's now in perfect position, so he definitely will see all of them leaving. So now he knows. So what do you do to prepare? Well, Crowbar, let's see if he has the answer.
Yeah. Now, one thing that we did see in that game, I do recall, is we saw, like, rather than a extractor trick, a spine crawler trick kind of thing, and we kind of saw something very similar. We had a spore crawler being built, so I still don't get that.
I remember there's a couple odd things, but we're not going to have time to discuss that any further in length, as it looks like ImbaNoob is moving in, and this is how the other one started, I believe. It was something with this hatchery, and now they're even on lings. 2 more coming in for ImbaNoob, now 8 against 6.
Yeah, he just he let a couple of them get a little too much damage on them. He definitely needs to like actually do something because he's not getting any damage done. He's like moving in and just letting lings die.
Yeah, you can see how much lower health his are rather than ImbaNoob's. I mean, he's going to have to cancel that base, so just cancel it or try to use the broodlings. Oh, no, you don't even get broodlings if the building hasn't finished. Yeah. Was hoping if it would finish up for him, but he does have a spine crawler up, so he's okay for now, but really needs to make sure. Ooh, a second spine crawler even, so he is really quite worried about this.
Yeah, so let's take a look. Back at home, ImbaNoob's now just starting to drone up completely, doing a fair number of drones there, but I'd say with the number of lings that Crowbar has out, he should be able to hold this off, I would think. But ImbaNoob's going to go ahead and pursue on in, maybe.
But we'll have to see. One of the problems is ImbaNoob has more workers and a similar army size, but he has less money. Crowbar's got a lot of money. Yeah. Having a lot of money is not a good thing early game.
Yeah, I mean, you're forced to either expand or just go crazy on macro hatches and just go kind of very, very deep into units.
Yes, we'll have to see. ImbaNoob certainly got a little bit ahead there with that little maneuver. I think that's exactly what he was hoping for. And his Baneling nest just finished with Zergling's speed, so he may continue this. Crowbar, with these 2 spine crawlers, we'll have to see. His expansion's now going down, and he's going to have to wait for that to finish before he can burrow those spine crawlers, on the low ground, which is what he will need to hold this off.
Yeah, and, Crowbar really needs to think about getting up his Baneling nests as quickly as possible, because once those Banelings start rolling in, there's not really much that he's going to be able to do. Obviously, he can move his spine crawlers down, but there isn't going to be a whole lot to deal with them.
Yeah, those shiny Banelings with that game hard overlay. 1 hit can end this game. Oh, is that the hit? No, it was not. Almost.
Spinecrawler trying to get himself into position, but not going to be able to do that very quickly. And I think we're going to be seeing another cancel come out of Crowbar, considering he just doesn't have the units. His Baneling Nest is still about 20 seconds out, and this is not looking very, very good for Crowbar. He really needs to start thinking about maybe even just going for a macro hatch and going kind of all in with it. Ooh, Queen going to get caught out.
Yeah, great little pick off there because he maintained good position that entire time, so he couldn't be punished. Now these speedlings are paying off, and Crowbar he's floating 600 minerals, and if he had those in either drones or lings, it'd be good for him, but unfortunately, no.
Gotta be very careful with those lings. A couple of drones being pulled at this point, but yeah, I think ImbaNoob has pushed through and prevailed as... Oh, he got the dancing lings!
Ooh, dancing in the mineral line. I think that's even worse than just dancing normally.
Yeah, so we got a couple banelings now coming up for Crowbar, but will it be enough? Lings are dying left and right. Looks like he's going to try and focus down the Queen as well, and it will get cleaned up for now. He's pressing on. He's like, I'm going to throw down my expansion. We're going to see what's going to happen. But I think at this point it's kind of a very moot, 30 drones to 10. That's
exactly what I was going to point out. That's a little rough.
Yeah, you need some pretty epic Baneling hits to make that happen.
And it looks like his Banelings won't even have that opportunity. Okay. Oh, and he's trading decently poorly with this other Baneling. Yeah, just 1 for 1 there. Yeah, so unless there was some miracle hits there, Crowbar, it looks like his winning streak will be halted at 1.
Yeah, so ImbaNoob's like, do I go in? Do I not? Do I chill here? Trying to make him cancel again? What do I do?
Yeah, I feel like at this point he could just throw these lings away getting this hatch because he's got so much economy at home.
Yeah, I mean he's
32 drones and 2 base and taking a third at the gold.
Yeah,
he's living the high life right now.
living the bling bling, that's for sure. So one Baneling's gonna try and get him. Ooh, bam!
Hey, wow!
That was like
that 1 armor really paying off.
Oh! Okay, 1 for 2. Okay, nope, not enough.
Yeah, and look at all those Banelings. That's the +1 advantage right there. All those lings that were alive with 1 health. And that'll do it. And again, quick update. Wichita State just fell. #1 seed. Fell to Kentucky. Bracket buster chaos. Everyone's bracket is hosed. Warren Buffett's money is safe.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's bracket was pretty much hosed after, day 1, so...
Actually, game 1. After game 1, only 16% of people still had a chance.
Yeah. Anyways, so we are all tied up here in today's Clan War, and we will be getting into game number 3 as quickly as possible. Cue up the music and...